So right now we have Mr. Kennedy, and Mr. Kennedy, who do you think was the best president since from Nixon to the present?
Well, Tom, I have to admit it's difficult to say who's best. I mean, there's things I've liked about Reagan in his presidency, Ford in his presidency, things I liked about Clinton in his presidency, George Sr., there's things I liked about him, and there's things, especially considering the difficult times of 9/11, that I like that George W. Bush did. But I have to say overall best, I think it's probably going to end up being the current president once he's done, because I think he's really trying to be clear and honest with people and do the right thing. Not happy about the amount of debt that we're racking up right now, but I think he's being very direct and honest with the people, and hopefully time will prove that out.
Okay. And who do you think the worst one is?
You know, being president is not an easy thing, but I have to admit, when it comes to being honest, direct, and open with people, you know, I feel George W. Bush, it was a very difficult thing that he had to do with 9/11. I think he did as good as any president could have done in the situation, but I just don't feel that there was a lot of openness and honesty with regard to what happened subsequent to 9/11, especially the Iraq War. I think we still have a lot of questions as to what really happened, and the current economic troubles that we're in. You know, is it Obama's? No. Is it Bush's? A good chunk of it is. Is part of it Clinton's? Yes. But I think things could have been done much sooner to address the catastrophic time that we're currently in, and trying to dig ourselves out of. So I'd have to say, you know, overall, just due to lack of what I feel is openness, it would be George W. Bush.
All right, thank you.
On the topic of whether USA was stepping in when it was not our business, we had to research this quite a lot, and we still find it quite debatable on which side this is. We found though that many Middle East leaders saw this as truthful.
Mr. Kennedy mentioned that Obama was clear and honest to the people. PolitiFact.org said that a majority of Obama's election promises have been kept or in the works. So that means it's true.
On the topic of whether Bush is being direct, honest, and open to the citizens of the United States of America, we found that his honesty approval rating by the people was 48%.
Mr. Kennedy did have a compliment for Bush, and he said that he dealt with 9/11 very well. This is true, as his people took action the same day.
On the topic of Bush's honesty in the Iraq War, we found, I think to Wikipedia, that Bush had a lot of bad information, and this proves that he was not very honest.
Mr. Kennedy said that Bush had a big chunk of responsibility for the bad economy, and that is true because he cut taxes, which increased the national debt. He also did other stuff.